All right. So we start with a cold open. There are maybe little credit intro scenes of all of you doing something cool, that cool thing that you described. Maybe it's to a goblin's face. Maybe it is kind of a flash to season 5, and this is like a Netflix series where they took, the cooler opening from a later season and inserted it into an earlier season of the show. But this is season 1. Maybe it's like season 2, or a couple of you have already been doing cool stuff. But anyway, you start in Flan. Those of you that had been a little bit thievy had met up with the Welcomers, a well-known thieves guild in Flan. You have been told that there is a very eccentric gnome that is hiring adventurers to go on a journey. Now, we all know that in Adventurers League right now, money is kind of a weird subject. So, we just assume that all it's going to make sure is that you are able to, eat the next day, maybe go out and have some fun. Right now, we're all working middle class, and this is the job. So those of you that are less thievy, you've heard that rumors that there is some sort of corruption that has been happening in the forest. Now, it seems to have waned slightly due to the presence of some adventurers that have been going into the forest, but there's still some after effects within the Quivering Forest. So those of you that are looking to just get into a fight, do the right thing, maybe protect a foolhardy gnome tinkerer that is would otherwise just travel into the forest alone when there is danger there, might be there to protect him, or to investigate rumors of people that are sick in the village to the north, Throndarin. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Awesome.
This gnome tinkerer might be able to create a contraption to help my thieving.
That's true, but most likely it would just be, some sort of toy. Who was the copper dragon?
I was.
Okay. I heard that you were quiet, so I'm just turning up your audio a skosh. Good. Okay. Anyhow, dun 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 dun, cold open. We smash cut to a dark, gloomy, overcast sky with just a full moon peeking out, and we hear a voice cry out from the swamp saying, "It's not over. I don't care what they think they've accomplished. It's not over. Keep finding them. Keep tainting. I won't be released." And you hear several voices kind of echo out at once saying, "Yes, Master, of course." And you see lights popping in the darkness, as if spells are being cast in a circle. And there is a glowing symbol in murky water. And the camera pans back up to the moon, and we pan back down to all of you wandering through a darkened forest road that is overcast from the large oak trees of this ancient forest. It's been a lot of trouble here, and I'm going to be spending a lot of time here this week. So, do any of you have any fun rumors about Flan or the Quivering Forest? You're in character now. Do your thing. You're walking along the road with this gnome tinkerer.
Is it starting to get dark, like dark, or is it just like sunset?
The trees in here are just enormous, and there's always a dense fog in this forest, so it's just overall dark. It's rainy as well. In fact, just to kind of give you, I'll put in some rain sounds as you go, but yeah, it's rainy and overcast, essentially.
I cast light on my metal quarterstaff.
Okay, it's a little bit more cheerful now. Yeah.
And I put my cowl on. The rain is dripping, so I got my cowl on, my robe.
I Draft has heard some rumors about the maimed Virulence's children running around the quivering forest.
Okay, so there is indeed a great history here. You're walking down the road, and you are talking with the gnome. He says, "Oh, I've been taking supplies from Flan to Throndarethan for it must be 50 years now." He's whipping these tiny mules, these like undersized mules that look very fat and well fed. It's proven uneventful so far, but the air grows heavier as you make your journey deeper into the forest today. Now I know that our monster hunter has a pretty high passive perception. Does anyone have over a 17? No? I'm going to take that as a no. Okay. Oh gosh, I forgot your name. Aoife? Aoife.
Yeah.
So Aoife, you stop for a moment as everyone keeps walking and you listen. Up in the air, you hear the sound of breaking and snapping branches, and then a thump, thump, thump on the ground up ahead of you.